Hey guys, welcome back to Your Champion Body YouTube channel. We're going to talk about one rep, one set to building muscle mass and reaching your muscle mass goals. Now, what do you mean by that, Ron? When I say one rep, what does that mean? When I say one set, what does that mean? Your workout is made up of sets, sometimes 27, sometimes 30 sets. But each set is made up of repetitions or reps. And each rep is equally as important as the next. So every repetition that we do in each set counts. So every repetition you do, we want to make sure it is a quality rep. Why? Number one, safety. Number two is you want to fire all of the muscle fibers and you want to maximize your time that's spent in the gym. So every rep counts. So one set, every time you go into a set, you want to think about it like this. This is the only thing that I have in front of me. This first rep. When you finish that first rep, the only thing you have in front of you is that second rep. And you don't want to partially do that rep hoping that you'll have enough strength to do the next one. No, you're going to give that rep all you have. You're going to give that set that you're in the middle of all that you have and not save it for later. Lay it all out there. That's how you're going to grow. That's how you're going to reach your goals. In practice is where you make your mistakes. That's where you want to make your mistakes so that when you're performing, all those mistakes have been taken care of. If you're a track athlete, if you're a tennis player, regardless of what sport you play in, and the same way with bodybuilding, with lifting weights, you want to get in there and see what your body is capable of doing and express it, experience it, and get better at it. Let me give you an example. I've got weight on here now, and what I want to do, okay, I can estimate and say I can maybe do 8 to 10 reps with this, but I don't know until I actually do it. So what I do is I experience the weight, but every rep counts. So that first rep, I'm concentrating from the very beginning to the end of that repetition. Second repetition, same way, all the way through to the 8 or 10 reps. What I'm concentrating on is the form, the technique, and firing every muscle fiber and making sure that my shoulders are going through the full range of motion, so I'm maximizing the chest. And I want to put my mind in the muscle and those focal points, one rep at a time. Here we go. Watch this. Okay, as I go through the first rep, watch what I do. Watch the shoulders. Open, open, open. Stretch, stretch. Now I'm going to squeeze forward. One repetition. Now, if I go through the motion, not concentrate on the form and just manipulate the weight, I'm not maximizing my time in the gym. I can get under here and just and push the weight out, or I can concentrate on opening the chest, putting my mind in each one of those muscle fibers and squeezing, forcing that shoulder to go forward, getting that maximum contraction, that one rep, and now I'm coming down for the second rep. I'm doing the same thing. I'm stretching, putting my mind in the muscle, forcing that shoulder to go all the way forward, because that's what actually contracts the chest rather than just the arm movement. It's the rotation of the shoulder. The more rotation I can get in this shoulder, the more contraction I can get in my chest, the better I can stretch that shoulder, the better I can stretch to get a better contraction all the way through. The moment I start coming back and allowing that shoulder to roll forward, I'm starting to damage that joint. If I'm not completely focused, I become very careless with that movement. And what that does, it damages the shoulder, but not only does it damage the shoulder, I'm not maximizing my time in the gym. I'm not getting the growth that I want. So one rep, one set. That's all I'm thinking about. One rep, one set. And I'm maximizing every rep. And if I maximize every rep in that one set, and every time I do a set, I maximize that one rep, every set has been maximized. So I'm getting the most out of my training. So I said I probably could do 8 or 10 reps. Now I'm gonna focus and I'm gonna do it. Now let me tell you this before I start this. When I finish my entire workout, I should feel like, you know what, I probably could do that all over again, but I don't want to. You know why? Because I'm mentally exhausted. Why am I mentally exhausted? Because I'm constantly putting my mind in the muscle on every rep, every set. Remember, 1 rep, 1 set. So everything goes into that 1 rep. Everything goes into that 1 set over and over and over again. So therefore, I'm maximizing, and it takes a lot of mental focus. I need to make sure I never get to the place where I'm not focused. I gotta stay in tune as I'm going through this training. So here we go. I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm talking about. Burning deep. My shoulders want to go up, so I've got to focus, keep them down, open the chest. One more. Oh, I'm going to tell you what I feel right now. From the very first part of that set, I went all the way back, and I could feel the burning sensation start about rep number 5. And I'm squeezing the shoulder forward, extending the arms, contracting, getting a maximum contraction. I can't get a peak contraction, but a max contraction from what this will allow me to do. A peak contraction, comes in here. A max contraction for this exercise is here. But every single time I did a repetition, my concentration and my focus was on this focal point, stretching and then squeezing all the way through, getting that deep, deep, deep contraction, firing each one of the muscle fibers. Now, if I move quickly, I'm going through the motion, but I'm not really focused. And I'm not really putting the mind into the muscle to maximize what's taking place here. And when I say put the mind in the muscle, not necessarily the chest itself, but what needs to be activated in order to work the whole chest. So as I was doing that, I could feel this burning sensation start, and it got deeper, and it became deeper and deeper till my mind is saying, oh, that's burning, it's time to quit. And I'm thinking, you've got 2 more. You've got at least 2 more. And I'm focusing on that next rep. And then I'm focusing on that next rep, squeezing all the way through. That's what's gonna cause you to grow, guys. Oftentimes, when I'm doing exercise, I use a lot of the upper body to do the exercises, but I'm gonna give that same demonstration with the leg extension machine. 1 rep, 1 set to building max muscle and exploding your muscle growth. I want you to see what that looks like. Let's go do it. Okay guys, here we go. Like I said, 1 rep, 1 set to reaching your goals, to building that muscle that you want to build. Okay, so the first thing I want to do here, I'm concentrating on this 1 rep. Now I can take the weight and just flip it up if I wanted to, but that's not the 1 rep that I'm talking about. That's not the 1 set that I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is this. First thing I want to do is activate the muscle. So the muscle is activated now. Now that the muscle is activated, my mind is in the muscle. I'm pulling from the hip flexor. So the muscle is contracted before the rep ever starts, before the set ever starts. And I'm going to concentrate on just this 1 rep. That rep is over. Now my focus goes to the 2nd rep. I do that throughout the whole set, 1 rep, but I'm really focusing on, and I wanna make sure that every rep gets the job done. Once that set is finished, I go to the next set, concentrate on that first rep. And as I go through that set, it's 1 rep after the next, but each rep has to be quality because I know every rep that I do leads to a set. And that set, once it's completed, that's what's leading to the growth that I'm after. So here we go, mind in the muscle. First thing I wanna do is engage the muscle. Ooh, muscle's engaged now. Takes the pressure off the joint, forces the pressure on the muscle now. Now I'm gonna squeeze the quadricep, keeping the glutes back. All the way back. Do it again. All the way back. Do it again. So mind in the muscle, focusing on the muscle doing the work, not just flipping the weight, not just taking my leg from here to here, from here to here, but concentrating on the muscle that's working and contracting, putting my mind in the muscle itself and focusing on those focal points that actually cause that muscle to contract. That's how I'm gonna get the maximum usage of that muscle. That's what I want you to start doing, and watch how your body starts to respond to doing that. Hope you liked this video. God bless you till next time. Boom.